There's the door interaction that I now lose 9... Oh my fucking god, no, go away. Please leave me alone. I'm not tolerating that. Why even play the game if that's how it's going to behave? I'm so sick of the door interaction doing that.
I'm glad you came.
Why you open a door, enemy on the other side, you lose the exchange because you opened a door into an enemy. Enemy opens a door into you, you lose the exchange again because they bonk you with the door.
The other therapist didn't work out for
Why the fuck do you lose both sides of that?
This will be different. We take this at your pace. No notes, no drugs, no theories. We go back to the start. Understand what happened.
That is so fucking demoralizing.
Take a look at this short form. I promise it's the
Why
only
did they
one
make
you'll
it that
see
way?
in
Why
your
do you
therapy.
lose both sides of that exchange? Surely if I open a door in an enemy, I should knock them the fuck
It's
out.
easier that way.
But no, they made it so that you lose it twice.
Never cheated on a partner, really.
So if you open a door into an enemy, as I just did there, you very often get that exchange where you get grabbed twice in a row and lose a fuck ton of time because you're locked in place.
Let's get started then.
Cheryl? Sweet. Cheryl?
Screw this game, I'm play DJ Max. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do after the stream, probably. I'm gonna go play DJ Max for like 6 hours.
Cheryl?
Disgustipated Dave, that's quite the username. Hi. New to stream but familiar with my stuff from YouTube? Oh, great. People actually watch the YouTube. Hey! It works out.
Sweetie? Cheryl! 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 Cheryl!
Ah, last can.
Cheryl!
I think a lot of people find me from the GDQ. I mean, that's the whole, you know, GDQ is like the most forward-facing thing I've done. And continue to do. I'll be at the next GDQ event.
Cheryl!
Found it from RTA in Japan? Damn. I mean, that's the second most forward-facing thing I've done. I wish I was able to talk in Japanese, like, more, but I'm just not that good at it. I wish I could be one of those streamers who could put ENJP in their titles and take comments in both languages, but I'm simply not that fluent. It's a work in progress and will be for a couple of years, I imagine.
Cheryl?
Cheryl?
Daddy?
Cheryl?
Daddy?
Sweetie, you're okay? Are you at home? Sweetie, wait there. Wait for me.
You have to run, Daddy.
Speaking of RTA in Japan, right?
Run.
Let's ponder this. I didn't get in this time, which is fine. I only submitted like it's fine. Or else, no. I submitted one game to RTA in Japan, which was Silent Hill, RTA in Japan Winter, the thing that's happening in like soon. My brain like blanked. When is RTA in Japan happening again? Whatever. I submitted only Silent Hill 1. Why is the game fucking up? Jesus Christ. Disaster technical. I only submitted Silent Hill, and they took a different submission. There was also a Silent Hill submission. They took a joint submission between a bunch of other Japanese runners to do a Silent Hill UFO series relay. So they took that instead of my Silent Hill 1. But that means the next time I submit to RTA in Japan, I can't just give Silent Hill again, because they've already taken, they've taken, you know, a kind of Silent Hill 1 run now, along with every other Silent Hill at once. So it's like, I can't pitch just Silent Hill to them now. They took it too recently. Need to come up with something different. Cool enemy on other side of door, so I lose that interaction, just as a default. It's really cool that they made the game that way. RTA in Japan, it feels harder to pitch to. Not for a variety of reasons. One, you only get 2 games. You only get 2 game slots rather than GDQ's 5. And 2, I'm like shit at writing pitches in Japanese. It's like, oh man, write your pitch in a second language. Like, that's tricky. Like, I wrote my own pitches
Good
for
that we touched on the car crash. That would have been a breakthrough.
I wrote my own pitches for those,
But
which
let's
took
leave that topic
ages.
for a while. I want to talk about family.
And they
It's
read like
important,
shit.
right? I don't mean all that touchy-feely crap. You're not a very touchy.
But Turbo Silent Hill, that needs like emulators. They won't take that.
You're giving me
Point is,
look. I'm talking too much.
now that the next
Let's
RTA in
have you
Japan
talk.
event is going to have all 3 of the
Whatever
Silent
you feel
Hills in like
comfortable
one neat
doing.
and tidy run, I can't submit any Silent Hill to the next event because they've already had it too recently, you know?
Is it true to say you're a private person?
So I need to think of something
Would you
else.
say it takes a while for people to
But
get
what?
to know you?
But what?
Uh-huh.
It's tricky.
People can choose their friends.
It's hard to think
but
of.
not their family. Would you prefer to spend time with friends over family?
DJ Max.
Nothing surprising there. No.
I don't know how you'd make a run around that.
On the table are some
Construct a
pencils and
speed run
picture.
around DJ
I want you
Max.
to let out your inner child and color in the picture. It's titled Happy Family.
I mean, I could submit this. I won't, but I could.
What a lovely family home. Is your home?
Looking around at my games. What have I got here? And I've got the perennial Dreamcast classic,
You know what's funny?
Nanatsu no Hikan
I've been a
Senmitsu no
cop in this
Bisho,
town
which...
for 20 years. Before that, I used to ride around in my daddy's patrol car, so I know the town, know the people. But your face? I don't know you.
I keep out of trouble.
Not tonight.
Well, I guess tonight everything is out of whack. Why are we the only car on the road?
No one's saying
I've wanted to do more, like, work on this
Sorry,
game.
I
Not for the
didn't mean to.
category that I
It's okay.
usually stream. I've wanted to try the 2-player campaign,
What's with
but,
all
like,
this snow?
by myself. Like, 2 players,
We only covered basic
one
meteorology in
person,
the
2
academy.
controllers. Like,
Hell, we didn't
how
hear about
viable
this till it
is
was
that as a
happening.
run?
Barely had time to close
Because have
up
you
the
ever
major
tried to
highways.
wield 2 Dreamcast controllers? They're
Both
huge.
towns
They're
being
bulky.
punished.
It's only weather.
This.
Sure.
Like, that might work. That could be entertaining. That might be entertaining for both marathons, honestly.
You're very restless back there, Mr. Mason. Anything you want to tell me?
That's something I keep thinking I'll look
Of course
into
I'm
at some
restless. I'm worried
point.
about my daughter.
It's an interesting proposition, I think.
She's 7 and she's out there in this blizzard.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Just hurry up and get us to the station.
This weather's just unbelievable. Damn, can't even see the road. I'm gonna see exactly where we are. Stay put.
I will never stay put. Grab it! Get it! Yes. I'm stuck on table. Ah. Okay. It's like things to consider. This is also like semi-contingent on RTA in Japan continuing to allow online submissions. Because that's why I pitched in like to try and get something for the last two. Because it was like, oh, we're doing online submissions now. I was like, oh great, chance. Because an in-person event would mean I would have to physically fly to Japan, and that's a bit tricky right now. Like, circumstances permitting, I would love to do that. But circumstances don't seem like they permit. Was it open? So less tricky than it was 6 months ago? That's... okay, that's actually good to hear. I'll be honest with you, I haven't exactly kept up. But the last RTA in Japan definitely took place under, like, the rule of basically you can't go. Like, the rule was, like, how to get into country if, like, foreigner don't. You technically you could, but you need to be part of, like, a guided tour or something, and, like, that wouldn't solve my problem. I need to be able to go to the event physically, like, you know, on my own. In wherever it is. I think it's in Shibuya, actually. I did it. What the fuck is my input that I'm getting a quick turn now? I'm not doing a quick turn. I'm not trying to do a quick turn. There's something about the way I'm inputting that just always gives me one. The quick turn input for the people in the cheap seats is L2 and back at the same time. But I'm never letting go of L2. So it's like buffering in somehow. Very weird. Why did that guy run around in a circle? God damn it, what an asshole. I was hoping that he would try and jump across the gap in order to catch up to me like they normally do. And then I'd jump past him, and, you know, thus I would win that exchange. Instead, he ran around in a circle like a fucking confused baby. Which kind of screwed me up. I mean, actually, well. I mean, there's nothing over here, so that's good. The absence of dudes. The dudes ahead? Oh boy, there's dudes ahead. Alright, fine, activate. That is a weird place to activate. That is a weird fucking place to have done that. Unrelated to anything, when Square Enix announced that they were bringing Neo The World Ends With You to Steam, right, they shadow dropped it without any warning, just out of the blue one day. I put in a key request with them on the place where they do that, almost immediately. And the funny thing about that key request page is that it's like, you know, we'll get back to you, you know, when we can. So what do you mean, when we can? You're Square fucking Enix. I presume you pay someone specifically to, like, to manage that for you. When we are able to. I put in a key request, like, frame 1. They have not replied to me. And now I'm just letting it sit there in the inbox as, like, a joke. It's like, are they ever gonna get back to me regarding actually sending out keys to people to promote their own video game? I don't think they're going to. I think they're just letting it drop. I think they have no intention of actually supporting, like, they put up a page for people to key request copies of Neo 2, but I don't think they have any intention of actually giving any out. I don't think they have any intention of actually supporting the game. They just don't care about Neo 2. It's fucked up. If they're organized by time, theoretically, my request should be top of the stack, but they haven't gotten back to me yet, which means I theorize they've not gotten back to anyone else either. I think they're just not gonna do it. I think they're just not gonna give it out to anyone. It's really sad. It's depressing.
Harry, I've been calling you. Did you switch your phone off?
No, I just,
I wonder if I get KH or Steve. I don't know why they're like holding out for so
Harry,
long.
you
The Epic
okay?
exclusivity
Yeah, I'm
expired
okay.
like a while ago at this point.
I'm out of the woods. I'm on a football field. I think it's the high school.
Midwich High School. Listen, Harry, Midwich has a gym. They often use it as an emergency shelter in severe weather. Go to the gym and wait there for me.
Emergency shelter. Cheryl could have been taken there.
Yes, Cheryl could be there. Will you do this for me?
Cheryl
Yeah,
could
I'm
be-
going. But if Cheryl's not there, I can't wait. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Harry,
So we get to the halcyon days of high school. When I was starting out, the popular theory said it was their mom and dad that screwed up.
Do you know what's funny? The only game I want them
But if you
to release
really
on
wanna
Steam,
screw someone,
Kingdom
I
Hearts
say,
wise, so I can buy it, is Melody of Memory. I want my
bet
Steam
you put
achievements for
studying
Melody of
seriously.
Memory.
Nice
That's the
old
only thing I care about.
blood books. Okay. Let's
Is
move
that
on.
stupid?
I'm
Yes.
going to throw out some words.
Is that
Now,
nevertheless
when you
totally
get
how I
these
feel?
words,
Yes.
Shake your head if they don't. Ready? Jock. Next. Slut. Drunk. Ah. Virgin. Bully.
Forgot that game existed.
Slacker.
People always be forgetting about the ultimate rhythm game, Melody of Memory.
Okay. Let's take a different tack. On the table, I've laid out a blank timetable and some cards with lessons on them. Pick out the lessons to show me your perfect school day. Don't leave any empty. There are only 4
Yeah, I liked Melody of Memory, but the thing is that, like, when it comes to console games, I never really, like, pursue 100% completion in terms of trophies a lot of the time.
Done.
Yo, to Maddie, thanks for the 28 months.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't tend to
If that was
pursue,
all
like,
there was to it, it
100%
would've been a
completion in,
breeze,
like, in
wouldn't
terms
it?
of, like, trophies, particularly when it's very demanding for
Let's talk
console
more
games a
about
lot, because I don't have, the like, the relevant console plugged in all the time. The way my setup is structured, I can really only have 2 consoles plugged in at once. I mean, like, maximum I can do 3, but I don't like having 3 consoles plugged in at once because it makes the wire setup completely untenable. So if I want to play a retro game, you know, like on something on the PlayStation 2, like I very often do for this stream, something has to come out. So I don't always have, like, the modern video game console plugged in. So when I'm thinking, oh, you know, I want to, like, do a little bit, work towards the 100% completion for Melody of Memory Site, but in order to do that, I'd have to plug in my PS5 first, and I can't be fucking bothered. Like, right now, the consoles I have plugged in are my PS2 for this, naturally, you know, this is the device I'm playing on right now, and the Nintendo Switch, which is plugged in. That's plugged in because I needed the battery power for my Joy-Cons, actually, because I was testing out using my Joy-Cons on my PC. The experiment was successful. Please stay tuned for that. I will get around to actually deploying that at some point. But that's now also plugged in because you know, I'm getting the new Pokemon game in like a day or 2. So the Switch is plugged in because I'm going to be playing that. So I've just kept it plugged in. And then as soon as I'm done with the Pokemans or whatever, I'm going to plug in my Dreamcast and probably get cracking on some Illbleed. I'm supposed to have 30 HDMI ports and a half dozen RGA for all devices holding new to switch on the fly. I mean, the problem is that I don't have enough power outlets. How do I go about using an NA Dreamcast in the UK? I don't. It's Japanese. It rang 3 times. I'm sad. I mean, okay, like, to answer that question, like, better, for the time being, I've actually only been using a PAL Dreamcast. Dreamcasts are pathetically easy to region break. I've been running Japanese Dreamcast games on a PAL Dreamcast this entire time. It is incredibly easy to do that. I hit down. But now I do actually have a Japanese
just
Dreamcast, and
frozen.
yes, that would require a step-down converter
It is her.
because it's not got
It
the
is her.
universal PSU in it. I did actually go out of my way to just
We
buy a
moved?
Japanese Dreamcast because the only thing I ever
remember,
play
because of
on
the
Dreamcast
accident?
are Japanese games. So I was just like the region break thing.
It's not a great
It's
neighborhood.
pretty easy to do, but it's like an
But
extra
you
step that I
there.
was getting sick of doing.
I guess the cop was right. My ID was old. That wasn't my house. What else did I forget?
There's a phone number. Why don't you call it?
I will. There's no reception. I'll be outside.
Good luck.
Yes?
Cheryl?
No, Dahlia. You want me to find her? Who's calling?
It's her father, Harry Mason. Is she okay?
Harry?
Is she okay?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Sorry? What's the...
Leave me alone!
to me?
Yeah, I've got a step-down transformer though. Or yeah, step-down transformer. I bought one for use with my Sega Saturn, which is Japanese and also has the same problem. You can't just plug one of those in. Funny enough, I'm using a Japanese PS2 right now, plugged into an English outlet. I'm American now, apparently. Da-da-da-da-da. And that doesn't require anything fancy. Like, it just works. It will just deal with it. This is because slim PlayStation 2s have fancy internal power units. But only slims do that. Not fats. Fats will explode. Don't do it with fats. Not 90k? No, it's definitely 90k. This is a 90k right now. It's any slim. Frankly, I'm amazed that didn't count as a grab. What the fuck? He's the luckiest gamer. Oh, no, there's a guy there. Never mind, I'm not the luckiest gamer. Alright, fine. You can have one grab as like a treat after I broke like everyone's ankles. And getting a 90k? Yeah, they're fine. You can just plug them straight in. Why that first shot didn't work. I think the Sega Saturn and and now the Dreamcast are the only consoles I own that I do need like a specific like step down thingy for. Where was the guy? There was a guy, wasn't there? There he is. I will never use this flare. It isn't necessary. Fucking Jesus Christ, someone just screamed. How did that pick up on mic?
Harry? I was about to head off. I thought I ought to wait a little longer.
Thanks.
You
I'm like
okay?
about to split and I hear it
Any
like a
mess with the phone?
shriek and it's like, that didn't come from the
didn't
game.
make any
That came from
sense.
someone like
I
in
need
my
to go
vicinity.
there.
The Simmons Street address? That's the other side of town.
You got
Anyway, that was really good.
I was planning on getting a ride
Like,
with
that's the
Dad.
luck you need. Look
There's
at
my
that time
boss's
save. That was
SUV.
fat. That was over 10
I'm
seconds.
looking after it while she's on vacation. It's at the club where I work, not far from here. I could give you a lift.
That would be great. Lead the way. You want my jacket? You're going to freeze.
I'm used to running around in a dress. I'm too hot-blooded to feel the cold.
I feel bad, you're
Like,
sure?
what other
Yeah, keep it. You're the car
non-European
crash guy.
systems do I have?
You thinking about your daughter?
I have a Japanese PS3.
I'm
Those
sure
will
she's
also
okay.
just deal with it.
Can't get my head around it. She was in the back sleeping, then the crash. She was gone.
American
Your head is still
PS2, same
jumbled up,
deal. You can
Harry.
just plug those
Just
in.
give it
They're
a while,
fine.
okay? You should go see a doctor.
I'll make sure Cheryl is safe, then worry about myself.
I have a Super Famicom, which does need a step-down adapter, kind of, except it actually doesn't because I have... You can buy, like, special power supplies for it that make that not necessary, so I did that because it was like $10.
It's not far now. The
Hi,
Balkan is the
Lapstoo's
hottest
Punch.
nightclub in town.
Never heard of it.
Really? It's pretty popular.
You work there, right? What do you do?
I sing. Sometimes I mix drinks. It's a temporary thing while John and I sort things out. He's staying in Massachusetts. He's a lawyer. We need to decide if I'm going to move out there with him.
You want to go to Massachusetts?
Yeah. Well, not Massachusetts so much, but I want to be with John.
And John?
Oh, he wants it too. It's just hard. We've been together for 5 years, but we never lived together. Now we're out in the world, living our lives.
John's a lucky guy.
Yeah.
He's probably just lousy at showing it. I know lawyers. They're not so touchy-feely.
Oh, John's not like that. Back in school, he was very passionate.
They say absence makes the heart grow fonder.
You believe that?
Absolutely.
Power finally came back, so you're happy to see me again? I'm glad you have power back. Being without power sucks ass.
Hey, no look.
No! I don't even know what's happening now. I'm bilocating! I was in the basket, then I was at the door.
Are we the only people on the road? Because that means we don't have to stop for any red lights. One way? Screw that. Let's cut up on Kincaid. You're very quiet there, Harry. You're not gonna be sick, are you?
I think I'm losing my mind.
What?
How long have you known me?
I don't know. A few years?
I don't know you. I can't remember you. Since the car crash, nothing is making sense.
Don't do this to me, Harry. Don't start tripping out on me. When you said you crashed your car, you didn't mention this. Tam, are you in pain?
No pain. And I can remember most things, just sometimes. Some details, I try to focus, but then they slip away. And I think I'm seeing things.
You really don't know who I am.
No.
Sid and Nancy?
Who are Sid and Nancy?
My tits? You named them?
We're sleeping together?
This is a joke, right? A really lame joke.
I wish it was.
It's strange she had a male and female tit. Haha! Optimal lever pulling.
Bridge is ready. So you know me. You know my daughter too? Why is this not freaking you out, me not knowing you?
This isn't the first time you've acted weird, Harry.
What does that mean? Be straight with me.
Stop it.
If you know my daughter...
I know of her. Let's not go there.
So what are you to me?
Why do you have to be like this? Just leave things be, Harry. Harry?
Dahlia!
Notorious Adalia die. And I love how the camera limits your ability to interact with stuff. When I say I love, I mean it's actually really fucking weird that it works that way. My hands cannot exceed the reach. Is this how car crashes work? I'm looking for chat opinions on this one. Have you guys ever crashed a car into water before? Nice. Gold.
Nasty, but inevitable. Everyone is going to
None
die.
of you guys have crashed
Even
a
if we
car
like to
into
pretend
like a lake, so like why am I
otherwise.
even talking to you?
You could die tonight, in your sleep. Why doesn't that terrify you? How would you like to die? No, wait, let me guess. You'd want to die surrounded by friends. It's academic, really, as we're only truly conscious of death when it happens to others. Get to my age, you'll have seen plenty of people die. There 1 minute, then gone. Okay, game time. There are 7 pictures of people on the table. Your job is to tell me who is dead and who is merely sleeping. Divide them up. Left, dead. Right, sleeping.
I've only crashed a four-wheel. Absolutely pathetic car crash experience going on in chat right now.
Done? It's just an exercise. There's no right answer. Actually, they were all dead. Okay, let's get back to it.
Dahlia.
Who's Dahlia?
A girl. The car went into the river. She drowned.
Another crash? This is a different girl?
You must have seen the bridge. We went right off the side.
Harry, the
If
bridge
you
has
didn't
been
liquidize
closed
the
since
tree, it
storm
doesn't count.
started.
Some would say it helps to
swam.
not have a driver's license if
died
your
of
goal is to end up in a
hypothermia.
lake. I don't want to be in
We
the
were
lake.
soaked
I
to
just
the
want,
skin.
like, is that how it
Grabbed
works?
what I could find here. We need to talk. When I was at the station, I pulled the file on Harry Mason.
So? No! No!
One way to find out, fine, I'll, like, bribe someone. Harry, Harry, watch out for that fall. Oh! It's funny every time. I will never stop finding that funny. I mean, just... Like, you have to do that. You have to just send this man tumbling ass over tea kettle off a bunch of stairs while in a wheelchair. That's just a thing you have to do to progress this game. Which, by the way, tumbling ass over tea kettle is an extremely British turn of phrase. Fuck! I tried to guess the... Oh, I should have just stayed forward. I would have gotten away with it if I just stayed with left side. I thought it was right side. That might not have seemed like I was in any danger, but that activation definitely just, like, stopped me from getting grabbed. I heard it. I heard the cue. No, game, why?
Thanks.
What the fuck? It... How did it end up going one to the right? That's not the button I pressed at all. I pressed down. I'm sad.
Just call 555-881. As requested, here's a popular tune.
I'm sad.
Daddy's Girl.
That was sad. Tea kettle is PG version, I guess. I mean, ass over tea kettle is still pretty, like, you know. I mean, you got an ass in there.
Open. Come on. God, please open.
Are you okay?
I wasn't even supposed to be here today. It's my day off, but we were 3 nurses down because of the weather. Damn it. I wasn't supposed to be here. I shouldn't have been here.
Hey.
Sorry. I'm just upset. Don't worry, it's nothing.
Shouldn't we take you inside?
I'm ready to go home. My apartment is a few blocks north. I can clean myself up there.
I'm heading that way. Let me walk you. Lisa?
I'm okay.
You got
really.
ass in there and everything.
You can keep me company.
I'm Harry.
She's like casually ignoring the. Oh yeah, no, we don't care about the fact that that she crashed her car through the wall, through the concrete wall. By the way,
Where did you say
she
you were
crashed her car through the
My daughter
wall,
went there after our accident.
and it set fire to something inside the hospital, and we just kind of walked the fuck
I don't know
out.
how long I was unconscious, but when I woke up, Cheryl was gone.
And she made it all this way?
I know it doesn't quite add up,
Which, by the way, she shows up to the hospital,
but she called.
like for a shift, crashes her car en route, and then decides, actually, I'm going
There are
home,
times when
and so
things
we
don't
walk her
feel
home.
real. I feel like I'm losing my grasp.
It's like, but like clearly you've injured yourself. Just stay at the hospital. Like a hospital is a great place to be when you've just injured
As
yourself.
real as they come. Though some patients
No?
mistake me for an angel. That's the medication. I'm real and I've got the bags under my eyes to prove it.
You been a nurse long?
If you add up all the overtime, back-to-back 12-hour shifts, compared to a standard 9 to 5, I've been in the hospital for 40 human years. I've slept through half of it. Like tonight, fell asleep at the wheel. Hell of a wake-up call. Not long now.
She lives like 2 blocks away.
holding
Where the
up?
fuck did she drive? Well, that's just
Fine.
Americans.
I just need
That
to get
part makes
home and
sense.
Put my feet up.
So, your accident. What happened there?
It's all a bit hazy. Need to get my story straight before I call my insurance. They always try and twist it.
You were alone?
Yeah.
And driving?
Yes. Now you're trying to trick me.
Not me. I crashed my car, too. I've got my own insurance forms to file. So what happened?
No, what the fuck?
Kind of feels like
Bastard!
I blacked
Game
out
sucks.
before the crash.
She pushed me. She pushed me
I
backwards.
just remember coming to.
I remember coming off the road, then wham. When I came to, I was confused. Cheryl was gone. My car was wrapped around a post.
This sucks.
This is like being in a therapy group for car crash survivors. Thanks for sharing, Harry. Let's go around the room.
They still teach bedside man.
Slow.
Watch some TV if you want. I won't be long. You know, last time I had a guy in my apartment, it was summer. During the heat wave. Now it's winter. Freaky early, but still. Time flies.
Yeah, this is why I murder her later.
Get up. I thought you were a nice guy. I saw you peeping.
Wait.
You should have been better behaved. Now I don't feel so good. Pop into the bathroom and get me some pills. The red ones in the cabinet.
Sure.
Look in the cabinet. Bottom shelf.
No, game. Game! What the fuck? Stupid asshole. Pick up the fucking pill.
You feel guilty about everything.
God damn.
When we all lived in huts and wore furs, we worried over the simple things. Food, water, whether animals would come and eat us in the night. Now we have supermarkets, bottled water, and 38 caliber home security. So what keeps us awake at night? More often than not, guilt. If only I had acted differently. If only I hadn't said that. If only I'd said something.
That the right
You
pill?
beat
No.
yourself up with your past. Don't blame yourself. Blame the world. Blame God. Blame me.
Being on the color? Yeah, no, it was yellow. I picked the wrong pill. You do that on purpose. It's faster.
Okay, this is my favorite. Let me introduce some friends of mine. This is King Harold. His daughter, the chaste Celestine. A prince called Wilhelm. And a boy.
Wilhelm.
He doesn't have a name.
Are nice things ever
Wilhelm
faster?
is
No.
passionately in love with
Got a therapy
Celestine,
session game. My luck
but
has
she
been
does not
trash.
like him.
Game
One day, Wilhelm
sucks.
comes to the king and
Fuck
asks for
you.
Celestine's hand in marriage.
Thanks, Alex.
Celestine begs the king not to marry her to Wilhelm, but the king
I don't think I've
ignores
finished a
her.
run today, and I'm probably not going to
Royal
finish this one
protocol
either.
means He must say yes to the match. They are
God damn it.
married, and Wilhelm takes Celestine back with him to his kingdom. That night, he attempts to consummate the marriage, but the distraught Celestine flees. She runs from the safety of the castle and across a field, ignoring the sign which warns of danger. In that field is a bull, who, seeing the girl, charges her. She falls under his hooves and is killed instantly. What I want you to do is line the players up according to how guilty they are of Celestine's death. Whose fault was it? At the left, most culpable. To the right, most innocent. You want to hear that again?
Who the fuck are you, mate?
Done.
Go away!
Poor Bull. You couldn't ignore the facts. He was the one who killed her. I find the best cure for guilt is to never get caught in the first place. Let's continue.
Here, them bastard. By the way, as if you're allowed to have that username. Like, I know you're missing a letter, but like, come on. Like, that still works? Picking who was the most responsible for the death of Uber didn't music. Like string plucks, you know? Hey, Princess Samoyed. No one's reported. It's true. And I'm not going to. I feel bad for drawing attention to it now.
Lisa?
Oh, God, Harry. What have you... I feel very wrong. Harry, you've got to come back.
Keep talking, Lisa. What's wrong?
Oh, God!
Hey, Sake, thanks for the good luck.
Oh, Harry!
Lisa? I'm coming back.
Alright, this split, Gumbola, determines whether or not I'm going to finish a run today. Because if this is good, then I can pull it back. If it's not, I'm fucking going straight back to bed.
Don't move.
No. This isn't what...
I said don't move. Stand up and step away from the girl.
This isn't what it looks like.
Stop talking. What have you done?
She was in an accident. I didn't do this.
Accident? Shut the hell up. You've been feeding me bullshit all night. You bastard. Shut up!
They really do allow almost anything in the usernames these days. Posted by Josie and the Pussycats. Fucking hell. 5-star name and post combination. God, that's funny. Why am I moving this way? Stop it. Nice, broke that guy's ankles. Okay, don't know what that guy was doing, but as long as it's not grabbing me, I don't really care. You guys get to keep your name. There's Punchy inactive. Oh, where was... I didn't even see him! Oh my god, please, there needs to be a grace period on grabs. I say this like there's any chance of it, like, changing. No, I think about these things. It's like a fucking 15-year-old game, but whatever, still, it's like, goddamn. There's no grace period on grabs at all. You get grabbed once, you go through a door, you get grabbed again if there's a second guy. It's like, come on! Go away! You don't have any combat options, so you kind of have to just take the 2 grabs. It's like, could we perhaps not? As if Punchy inactive 2019-12-21 is like a real account. Yeah, I was gonna say, I wouldn't, if you hadn't made that account, with that name. I wouldn't remember what day I even got partner. I didn't realize it was like that near Christmas. And 3 years of partner if the dates right. Got a big I do not have anything planned at all. No. Of course I don't. Like do I ever seem like someone who ever has like anything planned? Damn, yellow purple. That's purple. Yellow? Yellow? Ooh! Grab! Please. Well, that could have been better, but it wasn't bad. Not at all. Troll account. I think it's unfair to call them a troll account. I feel like trolling implies malice. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Either way, I think it's funny, so it gets to stay. Shoutout was given to Punchy Inactive. Fuck's sake. Meanwhile, my mods are not funny at all. And that's the big issue. I need funnier mods. They're always doing bullshit in here. Cinereal. Please. Why do game do these things to me?
How do you know me? Where's Cheryl?
Still at the lighthouse, maybe.
Lighthouse?
What are you doing here, Harry?
Looking for Cheryl. Isn't this my house? Who are you?
You look really good.
Who are you?
We're soulmates, you and I. For richer, for poorer.
Burglars can
in
only turn things
sickness and in
counterclockwise.
health.
You're my wife?
You can literally get back there and steal a ring. Yeah, wife bad. Does this game classify as wife bad? I'm pretty sure it classifies as wife bad. Why does this game make no sense at all? That's just... It just be like that, you know? Shit. Disappointing. Go away. Why can you even do that on the exit door? Poor RNG. Poor. Do you think she likes a daddy? Ah. Love my daddy. Activate. That's ahead. Not by much, though, is it?
You know, I think we're getting somewhere. We're all tied up in this marriage thing. Marriage worked a lot better when we didn't live so long. We have phrases like the honeymoon is over to remind us how quickly marriage is sour. You think I'm being cynical? Divorce does that to you. Come on. You think marriage can really last? Should a couple stay together for the kids? Do you think it's a bad idea to marry young? You think sex becomes stale after marriage?
You did go and buy DJ Maxx after my stream yesterday? Yes!
You know what?
Yes!
You being such an
Neo always owes me
expert
money.
on marriage, you're going to ace my matchmaker test. On the table are 6 pictures. All you have to do
I
is
feel like the
sort
least
them
they could
into
do is
3
kick me
married
DLC codes at this
couples.
point. I only say this because, like I said, I did actually try and get in touch with them at one point when they were, like, openly soliciting, like, requests from content creators, and they
Now
never got
tell
back
me
to me. And it's like,
which
who the
of
fuck
those
else was taught,
couples
like,
are still
who
together?
else were you getting? Like, if I'm apparently, like, too small fry
You
for you
know
to give
I'm
a shit, who the
just
fuck were you talking to?
Oh, let's keep going. We're really making progress here.
So, you were at Midwich too, John?
A few years back, yeah. Prom king, prom queen.
John got to be king because his family owns half the town. I was queen because I looked great in the dress.
You still fit into that dress?
I fit this one pretty well. Right, Harry?
What? You bring along this guy to what, taunt me?
Hey, sorry if...
You think this is about you? Harry's here because he needs help. I'm not the one who missed the
It's a Asian thing? I think so.
I actually had it in
It's,
my
it's a
head.
Korean
We might
game,
try and
and
make
I
this
don't
work.
speak Korean.
God, you are so different.
But they were doing the solicitations in
We
English, so I
are so
thought, you know,
different.
it'd be okay. But in the end, the only
What?
partners they
Stop
ever
the
actually
car.
accepted spoke
Stop the
Korean.
damn car.
Jesus! You could have killed us.
Sorry, Harry.
Damn it! Bitch! She wants me to go after her.
Yikes. Time to learn Korean. I got my hands full being mediocre at one Asian language. I don't got time for 2. Ah, phone call. Cheryl, shut the fuck up. I don't need your help to win this game of hide and seek. Damn it. Dang nabbit. I wanted to grab that quickly. -2?
We're getting deep in it now. I can almost taste it. All this talking, and we still haven't touched on the sex thing.
The sex thing.
That's what you're thinking. Aren't all psychiatrists supposed to be obsessed with sex? It's not us. It's you. You're obsessed with sex. Even when we're not talking about it, you're thinking about it.
I'm up to something over here.
Come on, let's have some fun. See the pictures on the table. I want you to divide them up. The ones you think are a sexual symbol go on the left. The ones that aren't, the right. Done. None of them? Now you're screwing with me. You're in denial about
There would
sex.
be if this seemed to be worse.
Sex and death. Sex is death. It's a leap into the void. The great loss of self. The tiger in space. A plea for annihilation. To deny sex is to deny death itself. You know, people who are getting enough don't need analysis. You clearly are not getting enough. Let's see this through to the end.
Do we think the doctor has bars or rings in his nipples? We all agree that they're pierced, right? Huh? Chat says the darndest shit. Fuck. That was like the one thing I really didn't want to miss, and it missed. I'm stuck on the wall. Increments in the image, like how much is a point? 1 sub is 1 point. The Uno meter. Tier 2 subs and Tier 3 subs give more points. That's the only reason for the distinction, really.
Harry, come back.
Sorry. It's too late now.
I love you, Harry.
I'm sorry.
A true full game. It will be a true full game run that actually completes the video game. But I also don't think it's gonna get hit, frankly. I need to put something that's more flashy and appealing to the people. And by that I mean it needs to be Silent Hill. If I change that to Downpour, that'd get hit immediately. But I don't want to commit to learning Downpour right now. Change it to FM15 card. Absolutely not. It's flagged a lot on YouTube. It does, but like YouTube is trash anyway. So like, what does that matter really? All aboard. I'm looking. I need more dudes though. This isn't enough dudes. Get on. Hop on. Oh my god. It's good. It's good. Goal! We might be looking at a new world record, folks. It's on the pace. It's there. We just have to drown. Is the time it takes Harry to drown RNG? No. It's consistent. I'm not worried, I just gotta wait. No, what's truly RNG is what lies behind this door. This door decides the run. And it's the end of the game. I'm sorry, there's nothing random behind the door at all. I'm being a shit. I'm being just very annoying. It's a new world record! Yeah!
This is going nowhere.
Gamer.
I'm spelling it out, but you're not listening. Your troubled school days? How you're conflicted about marriage? Your denial
I've
of
made it a
death?
moment.
The unfounded